Alright guys, this is for Chip and Mark and also for Roman. So here's the sink. What turns the sink on and off, like on normal sinks you have a little hand valve. What turns the sink, if you want water flow, you just pull your spout out and you get water flow. When you want to shut your water flow off, you just push your spout back, the valve's actually right in here. So that's pretty cool. So what I have here is, this was 10 millimeter. This was metric. Of course, this came from Europe, came from China. This is 10 millimeter, and it didn't fit any of our plumbing in the United States. So what I did was, which is 3/8. These are 3/8 supply lines. So what I did was, I actually spent a couple hours sanding that down to get it to the right dimension for this coupling to go on to the sink, because I couldn't buy a coupling that was 10 millimeter on one side and 3/8 on the other. So that coupling slides on like so, and then your supply line will slide in like so, and hopefully Mark and Chip, you've got some benders already. Brake line bender works fine. All right, then because you may have to do some bending, cutting and bending of these supply tubes. In order to select to have the temperature of water that you might want to have, there's a mixing valve, and in the floor of the head, right below the toilet, there are two valves, and they're compression fitting, just like these are. And so there's a cold water valve and a hot water valve. And so these will go into those valves, and then you'll come up to this guy, and you'll have to put a bend in your supply line, and I put this below the sink where Roman can reach it easily if he wants to adjust the temperature of the water, so that it's not scalding and that it's not freezing cold either. And then of course, these are the two inlets, and that's the discharge. We actually checked that intuitively, that you would expect that, and we actually checked to make sure that was correct, and that is. And then in the side of the boat, we'll have to install a through hull, because all of this water goes overboard. All your gray water goes overboard. And so here's the through hull, and it's made for 1-inch hose. And this turns out to be 25 millimeters, and 25.4 millimeters is 1 inch. So we didn't have to do any modifications to this to be able to slide a hose onto this. So this is the kit per se that we've put together. The only thing missing from the kit right now is the hose, because they sent us 2 of these instead of sending the hose, and so we're getting that straightened out. So it's not ready to ship yet, because we don't have the hose. But that's how we intend to install it and how we intend to use it, and that's the sink project. Thank you very much, everybody.